Welcome to Climate Quickies, bite-sized nuggets of climate goodies from our TED experts in under 5 minutes. This week, we're hearing from Kumi Naidoo, a South African human rights and environmental activist.
Kumi shares why big climate organisations aren't always as effective as local movements.
And how we need to connect with people through culture, art, music, dance, or artivism, as Kumi calls it.
Let's head over to Kumi to tell us more. Enjoy and stay curious.
So when we were fighting the apartheid regime, we couldn't go and talk big language and theories and democratization and blah, blah, blah. We had to understand where people were. Like in my youthful activism, one of the most popular slogans that I heard was just something that said Asina Mali. Asina Mali meaning we don't have money. Right? We just don't have money. And you know, you could write a whole sort of lefty, sort of theoretical stuff about class and structural racism and capitalist exploitation and so on, which we did. Okay, we did that. But actually what gave us the victory in the struggle was always saying, well, how do we take these messages and present them in a way that people can engage with it? And so if people couldn't go and stand on stages and give long speeches and read complicated documents, we said, let's connect with the culture, arts and culture, song, dance. In fact, I remember speaking, I fled South Africa to Britain at the age of 22. I remember speaking at a mass meeting at Reading University of all places. And you know, Oscar Wilde said people only went to Reading for one reason, and that was to change trains for London.
Right.
The reason, by the way,
we love you, Reading. We love you.
No. The reason he said that, by the way, was he was put in prison in Reading for his sexual orientation, I believe. And anyway, so speaking there, I got asked a question about why is it you people in South Africa dance and sing at funerals? I mean, that's crazy. And then I said, well, actually, I never thought about that, but there was some simple reasons. One, we were saying to ourselves that the regime can do what they want, but they're never going to kill our spirit. We need to tell them our spirit is alive and well at any given time. And I think that's one of the things that I worry about right now. The climate realities have actually ended up sending a message to lots of people that it's probably too late. And you rather turn inward and think about your own families. I have no doubt in my mind, and this is something that I would say very strongly, we will never avert catastrophic climate change or address systemic racism or address the appalling level of economic inequality that exists in the world if activism does not humble itself, listen to where people are, connect to people's cultural realities, and build from what they know and where they are, and recognize also that people have power. And this is what I say when young people say, Kumi, do you think we left it too late? And did your generation really screw up and fuck up and leave us in this mess? Then, sorry, this is not BBC, so maybe you don't.
It's not.
Definitely not the BBC. Go for it.
They say, given that your generation has failed, let's be honest, right? It's too late. And my answer to that question is, listen, even if you come to a conclusion that it's too late, let's not go down without a fight. But what we need to say is that the window of opportunity is small and closing, but it's still there, and we have to move fast.
Thanks for listening to this quickie.
This episode was created by our usual Superstar podcast team and supported by TEDxLondon's headline partner, City. Until next time,
Stay curious.